So let's get impactful. Everything I'm about to say is my own opinion. It's my own voice. It's for entertainment purposes only, and it is alleged because I wasn't there to see or verify anything. I want to address Martell Hope and Hope and Hope. So if you go back to season 2, you'll see right before that divorce, there was an episode where Melody asked Martell if he wanted to dissolve Hope and Hope. And he said he didn't care. He had nothing to do with anything. He only wanted to have something to do with Melody's current business, which is named 7th Avenue, which had a different name during that time. He had no interest in Hope and Hope. And the reason why, in my opinion, and we can see based on how things are going today, that the reason he had no interest in Hope and Hope was because Melody had the business, had the general contracting license, the builder's license was in Melody's name, and he knew he could not pass that test. I believe everything concerning that business was first in Melody's name. Now, Martell's name may have been on some documentation as co-owner, but Melody was the brain and the business face, the business acumen of Hope and Hope. He knew he could not sustain that business without Melody. Therefore, he didn't care about that business to be dissolved. But you can tell also in season 2, he started asking Melody, would you please come in the office at least 2 times a week? And Melody was against it because she was doing a play at the time. So she was doing additional acting work. And then she was working on her business, her cosmetic beauty line that was called Embrace. I think Embrace was the original name, and it's now 7th Avenue. But because Melody had, in my opinion, at that time, Melody had 1 foot and 9.5 toes out of that marriage. She had a half a pinky toe in the marriage, but she was setting up herself for success for her and her children. And so she was not coming into the office because she did not care, because she knew she was leaving him and that business, Hope and Hope. And she was like, I'll let him have Hope and Hope. But of course, he's not willing to do the leg work. Actually, I don't think he's capable of doing the leg work. And the leg work that I'm referring to is the builder's license. He cannot pass that open book test. So what does that say about him? And I'm sure there are other licenses when it came to Hope and Hope that were in Melody's name. So he knew that business could not flourish and maintain its excellent standard without Melody. And he was willing to let it go. But now we see he's being sued by 2 different people. One person gave him over $200,000 to build a home for him, and they are suing him for shoddy work. Also, another customer gave him, I think it was around $60,000, and this is all in my opinion, and it all is alleged. But they're suing him also. And it's being said that based on court documents, the business name he had this under was Hope and Hope. We all know this happened after Melody dissolved the business. I don't believe he had intentions on using that business, but I think he came to the point where he said he had no other choice because he's a failure. He couldn't get that builder's license. So he went and started using a defunct business to try to make some money and defrauded people. Now, there was some incidents that his baby mama said that they have done things that can land them in jail. And it might be something to do with Hope and Hope, because it's being said that Melody's signature was found on some of that paperwork. And we know Melody did not sign that. And if that's the case, Melody will have to go to court to tell that he fraudulently signed her signature. So this is another case that Martell and his baby mama, his baby wife, can go to jail along with the RP. So good luck. It looks like Marty Mars is going to be spending some time in jail with his fraudulent self. This is all my opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. Let's get impactful. Bye-bye.